share some news with you. But before that, I do want to give you this word that I got this morning. It came to me in the form of a dream, and the word was to not do for an eye and tooth for a tooth. But I tell you, do not resist an evil person. If anyone slaps you on the right cheek, turn to them your other cheek also. And if anyone wants to sue you and take your shirt, hand over your coat as well. Now, I'm quite sure you hear that. And if anything like me is like, huh? Because I'm not going to. I can say that I do have a rowdy side, okay? So like, not that I fight a lot or anything like that, but I do want to say that if somebody smack my face, I'm not gonna just say here smack the other side. I probably would have smacked you back already. I might have smacked you first, depending on what age I was. So yeah. But anyways, the reason why I was telling you that is because I had this dream, and I'm assuming that that's what I'm meant to tell you all about the turn the other cheek. So I feel like that's what it was. It may be something else, but the dream was saying, well, in the dream, there was a woman, a familiar woman. I've seen her in real life. I know where I've seen her at. I know who she is, and I know her name. But for some reason, she just kept on trying to get my attention in a negative way. Like she was talking bad about me in front of my face. But it was like I was so in the zone. So that's why I kind of feel like it may be a different scripture that I may be talking about. But I was so not phased by it, okay? This person is just mad talking to me in my face, and it's like, whatever. I just feel like I even felt it when I was in my awake stage that I just wasn't really bothered. I wouldn't even try to deal with that. So she's trying to get my attention in a negative way. and I just separated myself is what I did. So I didn't turn the other cheek or give away my this and that, but I walked away. I separated myself because her and the other people was about to get on the elevator, and I decided to take the stairs. Not because I'm scared or anything like that, but I just felt like who wants to be around that negativity? And I feel like the dream is probably for somebody. I don't know if the word is, but the dream is probably for somebody. Because I can say in my waking life that it's plenty of times where negativity came up against me. Oh, I think I know where that's coming from. Oh, let me see. I think is, let's see if my Bible scholarness is gonna come. But let me see. I think it's James 4:7. Let's see. And I think I'm correct. Okay. So it says, submit yourselves then to God and resist the devil, and he will flee from you. So I feel like at the end of the dream, I don't really remember how it turned out, but I feel like we end up being okay, you know? I feel like we was okay in the beginning because I was never on what she was on. But it happens like that in real life. Like it could be people that just constantly come with negativity. You just gotta, like I say, turn the other cheek, because it's like I could go toe to toe with you, but I'd rather not. And I feel like that's where the blessing comes in. When you leave it alone, because sometimes when you escalate the thing by thinking that you getting back or, matching energies, oh my gosh. Please, in 2025, people, stop matching energy, okay? If it ain't positive energy, if it ain't love, if it ain't feeding you, and you ain't feeding it to somebody, you're not feeding something positive in somebody else, don't match nobody energy. Separate yourself. Go ahead. That's the kind of energy you don't need around you. That's the type of devil I'm talking about. I'm fleeing from that. I will turn to God and flee from that. Like, not because it ain't even gotta be. Don't feel like you a punk or anything like that. Because sometimes I feel like people can see the strength in you walking away and ignoring those things because they probably could never. You wish you had this type of strength to take for me to turn away. It don't take much for me to do it because I've been doing it. But it may take a lot for somebody who has that negative mindset, who wants to nitpick and get under somebody's skin. It may take them a lot to turn away from a negative situation. And sometimes I like to lead by example. If y'all didn't see my parenting video, my tips for that. But sometimes that son needs women and men by just showing them I don't gotta stoop to your level. I don't gotta be like you. You ain't even gotta be like I'm better than you. None of that. Just walk away. Let them have their imagination and whatever they think that's going on in your life. That doesn't matter. Whatever they feel about you, it don't matter. Whatever they say about you, so what? The truth will come to the light. So regardless if they talking down on you to whoever, I bet you the truth will come out. And if you lose somebody along the way because of what they said, then you probably didn't need them in your life anyways. But anyways, so let's get to my secret. I had an anniversary, y'all. Guess how many years? 4. You would have never guessed because I wouldn't even know. So it's been 4 years since I had my YouTube channel. And you wouldn't even know because I came on the first year and then I disappeared for like 3 of them because, you know, I was still watching YouTube. I was consuming on YouTube, but I wasn't creating. So what happened was I just allowed my circumstance to stop me from what I was doing. You know, I could have been growing and I could have been better, but I feel like I'm coming back even harder with better expectations this time. Last time I just came on it just to do something. But now I'm coming to be great. I'm coming to speak to an audience, and that is my part 2 of my secret. So the part 2 of my secret is I finally figured out who's my target audience. And I hope it's you. So if you're watching it and you got this far, I would say that it could be you. So what I got in my spirit yesterday, I was watching a video about, you know, growing your channel and all this stuff. And she was saying how you have to, like, serve your community. You solve a problem. You got to be a problem solver. And I was like, who's my community? I didn't really know. Because she told you to study that and blase split. Whatever. But what I got in my spirit was, I'm not speaking. I almost made a second channel because I wanted to have another channel to do what my regular day-to-day stuff. You know, if I want to cook or I want to eat or I want to play video games or I want to react to videos, whatever it may be, I wanted to separate that from my God stuff because I thought I couldn't do both. But my channel was always a vlog channel. It's supposed to be about me. And what I'm showing and what can I give to you, I feel like I'm sharing real life situations and ideas and things that can benefit not just myself but you. And that's what I came to bring. But my target audience, I felt like needed to know that it's kind of, my audience is probably more so the unconventional Christian. And what I mean by that person who didn't grow up in the church, that person who don't get it all together, that person not trying to play like I'm 100% saint I ain't never seen in my life. I'm not coming to serve to them. I'm coming to the people who need it, the people who been somewhere, done some things, and not necessarily trying to hide that they did it or that they've been through that or experienced that, but they live in their truth. Like that Christian who doesn't have it all figured out, but isn't afraid to live in their truth and learn at the same time, because that's me. So I'm kind of trying to reach the audience that can relate to me. If you know that you don't have it all the way together, you're still trying to figure it out, you're trying to live life the best way you can as a Christian or a believer, and you just need somewhere to, you know, come over here and vent. Talk to me. Ask me to touch on topics. Help me to grow better. Because like I said, I'm trying to learn. And I want people who willing to learn. So if you're willing to learn, my channel is for you. And if you don't mind sitting with me, because I like to talk sometimes. And sometimes, you know, I grew up not talking a lot. I spent a lot of time journaling when I was younger. Because my younger sisters was like so far apart from me. And I didn't want to give them all my negativity. And I just was not in a good place when I was younger. And not because, you know, I was in my own ways. I'm in my teenage years and I was not happy because I couldn't do what I wanted to do and all that stuff. So I kind of kept to myself. But now I'm coming on here and I'm going to talk. And if you want to talk and you need somebody to talk to, that's what I'm here for. I feel like that's always been a thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to be that person who could be there for the person who feel like they don't have nobody to talk to. They don't have no voice. They can't talk about nothing. They just got to suffer in silence. You don't. So please, reach out to me if you need to talk. And I want to become a family. And I'm going to come up with a little spiel for y'all so that y'all know that it's Shanavia when she come back on here and she talking. But the one thing that I do got, and the one thing that I will say, that I love you and God loves you more. So take that, do what you want with it. But peace.